Good morning, welcome back to the vlog. I am about to head into my 6-week OBGYN appointment. I'm kind of excited. I have a lot of questions. I didn't really ask if it was okay if I brought August, but I didn't really have a choice, right? Because Mario's at work. I feel like it's the OBGYN. Like, they have to expect babies if they deliver them. August is not happy when the car is not in motion, so I'm just going to quickly get him out. We're here like 30 minutes early just because, you know, traveling with him, I just like to be early to things. So we're gonna go. Okay, let's go. Leaving the doctor's appointment now. And August literally screamed from the second we entered the doctor's office until the second my appointment was over. I ended up breastfeeding him halfway through my appointment, and then he pooped through his outfit. And this would have been better if I had remembered to pacify her, which I didn't. Fun time. Okay, August is down for what I'm hoping is going to be the single greatest nap of his lifetime. Oh my god, what a morning. We were having a great, wonderful morning. I had a great night's sleep last night. Got to my doctor's appointment and all was well. And I left the fucking binky on the goddamn kitchen table. I even brought it downstairs to put it in the diaper bag. And I just left it on the kitchen table because he was in such a good mood when we left. I wasn't thinking about needing it. That was a mistake. He was in such a good mood, until literally the second we walked into the waiting room for the doctor's office, and then all hell broke loose. This is my 6-week OBGYN checkup. She said that everything looks completely healed. I'm cleared for all the things, and also I am currently on my period, so that's back. So the next things I have to think about are just birth control and getting back into my exercise routine. As far as birth control goes, I don't really know what I'm gonna do. Before I ever started trying to conceive, I was on the pill for many years. I can't go back on the combination pill as long as I'm breastfeeding. But I can go on a progesterone only pill, but she said she doesn't really recommend. She says if I'm gonna do a progesterone only one, she'd rather just I go with an IUD. I've never had an IUD, and I've only ever heard horror stories. So, I don't know. And then exercise-wise, I'm definitely going to start, I have been kind of afraid to do anything except for walk. I'll start doing yoga again, probably tomorrow. I don't know, I'm on my period right now, so it's the worst time. Probably when my period's over, I'll start thinking about getting into doing my daily yoga again. And then a part of me is thinking about hiring the personal trainer that I used before my wedding. Again, I just really loved her. She was kind of expensive, but the good thing I liked about having a personal trainer is she kept me accountable. And also she was she was just super about the health of the whole program as opposed to the aesthetics. Calories and weight were mentioned just because she is a personal trainer, but it definitely wasn't the focus. And if I told her I didn't want to do that, then we just didn't do that. And the best thing about her, besides giving me workout programs and recipes, was that she just kept me really accountable. And I also trusted her to keep me on a healthy mindset, which she did. Because for the wedding, I didn't really have a weight loss goal. I just wanted to be in shape, which I was. I was in the best shape of my life when I got married. So that's kind of my goal. Again, I don't have a weight loss goal. I don't really care. I have no desire to necessarily get back into my pre-pregnancy body. But I think once again, if I am gonna be able to hire her or do something similar to that, it's just gonna be about getting my health back in focus, because I brought the car seat into the house today to put him in the car seat and downstairs, and I was winded bringing the car seat from the car to the house, which is not a lot of steps. I need to just get back into my normal thing so I can be in the shape that I'm normally in. So anyway, now that I've had this, I haven't been thinking about any of this because I've just been focused on healing, I guess. But she said everything is completely healed, everything looks totally normal, and I can the most exciting thing about that news is that I don't have to fucking use pads anymore. I'm on my period right now, and I've just been using pads because I wasn't sure if I was supposed to put anything up there, But I was like, can I use my menstrual cup? And she was like, yeah. Thank Christ, I miss my I've never thought I would miss my menstrual cup so much. I miss it so much. So I'm gonna go sterilize that today. Anyway, so good news all around with my doctor's appointment. The hardest part was just having August scream the entire time. But you know what? It was a real lesson in patience. And it was a real lesson that I'm never gonna fucking forget the binky again anytime we leave the house. I have food in the house to make. My friend brought me a lot of snacks last night. I had a friend over last night and he brought me Smart Food and chocolates and Oreos and Capri Suns. So all my favorite snacks. But I'm kind of feeling like I just want to have an early lunch. And we do have food in the fridge. We really do. That's what I should eat. But I feel like after the traumatizing morning I just had,
I deserve some takeout, right? I've been pretty good about not doing takeout and eating what's in the fridge, so I feel like I deserve this. I think so. What do you think, Beethoven? Yeah, you think so too? So I'm gonna order some takeout. I'm gonna go downstairs. The big thing on my to-do list today, I have all my housework is done. I might run a load of baby laundry just to do it, just because I like to stay on top of it. But the really big thing I have to do today is set up the budget for May. It's April 25th, so I don't like have to do it today, but that's just kind of like on my to-do list. But I can do that this afternoon. So I think I'm just gonna go downstairs, start a load of laundry, order some lunch, and I want to start watching X-Men 97. It's the new Marvel animated series on Disney Plus. I've heard it's really good. I'm so tired. All right. I'm going to show you my outfit today. I feel like I look kind of cute. I'm wearing a dress that I bought when I was pregnant, but it still fits me. It's from Pink Blush Maternity. So yeah, that's my outfit today. Because I actually had somewhere to go. Although now I'll just be chilling. Honestly, I might change into pajamas, but for now I'll be okay. All right, let's do some laundry. I'm just putting this off. Hello, it's the next day. I really had quite the lazy day yesterday. I just kind of hung out with my baby. We just relaxed after our doctor's appointment trauma morning. Now it is lunchtime. It's about 1 o'clock. I ordered an acai bowl and now I have a brain freeze. Okay. I'm not here to talk about my acai bowl. I'm here to talk about what's in this box. What's in the box? I'm so excited, you guys. I have been saving to buy this little present for to buy this present for myself, and it is finally here. I got a new vlog camera. Apologies to the camera I'm currently talking to, I'm sorry, but I have been wanting a new vlog camera for a while. Also, I'm glad I waited to make the purchase till after I had August, because I realized something else I needed. So a bonus thing I bought for myself, a microphone. So right now I have a Rode mic onto my camera. Like, this is not the camera's native audio, and it's good, it's directional, it's weatherproof, but like I have been talking really quiet ever since he was born because I have an infant sleeping in the house. So I feel like because I've been quiet, I feel like my energy has come across as like much lower than it actually is, just because like I can be very animated but I'm talking like this, and so like it just brings the whole thing down, you know, and I'm getting like bored by myself. I bought a little microphone so I can like hold it right here so I can talk low, but I can keep the energy up and you guys can hear me better. I bought the new camera. First of all, I've had this camera. What am I working with right now? I'm working with the Canon EOS. I don't know. I don't recommend it, so it doesn't matter. Before I had this camera, I had a Sony Alpha 5100, I believe. Then that broke when Beethoven knocked it off of a table. Shit, August is awake. Hold on. Oh, well, sorry. August had a much shorter nap than I anticipated. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I broke this was like years ago, like when I first started my channel. I had this Sony camera that I really loved. Yeah, Beethoven knocked it off a table, it broke, I took it to Best Buy to get it fixed, and they sold me on this Canon, and I just haven't been happy with it. I've had it for a couple years now. Fuck. But the thing that I really don't like about it is that like about a year ago, when I started getting really into vlogging, I wanted to like level up my vlogs in some way, and I wanted to shoot in 4K. I was already like not super happy with the auto quality on this camera. The thing about vlogging is that like some people are really good at this, but I feel like for me, the thing about vlogging is not having to like make every shot really cinematic and really aesthetic. That's not the kind of vlogs that I'm making. So I need the auto features of every vlog to be like spot on. I need the autofocus to be like down. I need the fucking auto white balance and everything, like just all of the auto video features to just be like perfect, and they're not on this camera, so that's one thing. I also wanted to shoot 4K just because my vlogs were gonna be not so cinematic. I just wanted them to be like, I wanted the resolution to be a little bit higher just to give them a little bit of an edge and just to have them look really nice. I know a lot of people watch YouTube on their TVs, and there's nothing wrong with shooting HD. Obviously, that's what I've been doing. This camera that I'm currently on can technically shoot 4K, but it has this weird cropping issue where when it does shoot 4K, it like crops into the image, and the like Beethoven. Anyway, it crops in so much that like the image range is so narrow when I try and shoot 4K on this. It's like really frustrating. And also like the battery life on this is just not very good. I did a lot of research into vlogs that had nice auto features that were good for vloggers that were in my budget and that could shoot 4K with good like battery life, because a lot of vlog cameras claim to be able to shoot 4K, but they like overheat or the battery like only lasts like 20 minutes, and I'm shooting like way too much stuff for the battery life to only last 20 minutes. So this is what I decided to get, the Sony ZV-E10. Cameras are expensive, but this one was not too bad for what it is. And it has interchangeable lenses. So the lens it came with is a 16 to 50 millimeter. This lens that I currently shoot on goes to 15. That's just like how wide it goes, 15 millimeter. I do want something a little wider, I think. And so for my birthday, I'm gonna ask for the wider lens for this camera. And then I'll be able to shoot 12 millimeters, kind of like the wide. I don't know, I want to play with it. I want to play with what I like. But that's all of the reasons I decided to get a new vlog camera. It's lightweight, it's made for vloggers. When I was looking at all of the reviews, like everything was like made for vlogging kind of camera. And it just has all the features that I'm hoping I really like. It was not cheap, so fingers crossed. And then yeah, I got these Rode mics, so I'll be like wearing a mic or holding a mic from here on out in most of my vlog clips. Like I said, just so that I can, obviously he's right here, so now I can speak at full volume, but like normally, you know, I can't. My next two videos that I'm shooting a Mario Q&A and I'm shooting a closet clean out this weekend. So those will be the first two videos that I shoot with this, because I want to be able to play with it a little bit this afternoon before I like shoot with it tomorrow. I'm gonna eat my lunch. He's eating his lunch. I saw one of the cats vomited in the kitchen, so I gotta clean that up. Then, you know, I gotta change him and just like live my general life. Oh my God, Beethoven. Okay, we're doing this now. It got really gloomy out suddenly. Anyway, Mommy has chores she wanted to do, and you were supposed to sleep for another hour. Yeah. So I'm gonna do some chores. Mostly I just need to put a bunch of stuff in the trash. Now that Mario's back at work, he's gone back to doing just like what his regular chores are, which are just, he cleans the litter boxes and he takes out the trash. But I consolidate the trash and do the dishes and the laundry and everything else. So I need to consolidate the trash, put some dishes in the dishwasher. Mostly what I need to do is I need to wash the cat's water fountain. We have like a little water fountain for them. And I try and like wash out, you know, we replace the water frequently, but I try and like wash it out once a week. And I can't remember if I did it last week, if I'm being honest. So like that is like priority number one right now. He is tired, I can tell, but we're gonna just baby wear while Mommy gets some stuff done. Let's consolidate. I got takeout for lunch yesterday, got takeout for breakfast today, and there's the trash in here is full. So Mario will have to take it out tonight, but I just need to start a new trash bag and leave it off to the side. That way when he takes it out tonight, he can take out all the other stuff. Oh yeah, this thing is dirty. I don't think I cleaned it last week. I'm sorry, boys. They've had this fountain forever. It's actually their third one of this brand. I just keep buying it on Amazon when I feel like the plastic is starting to give out. I'm thinking about buying them a stainless steel one. I don't know. That might be next on my cat purchase list. Also, I have this thing in my dishwasher on the top rack here. And basically, oh my God, my hair's a mess. But anyway, basically anything that goes in August's mouth goes in there, right? Like all of the baby things, just like though I keep them separate. So obviously anything goes in his mouth when we first got them. Like, so right now it's just the pacifiers. But like eventually bottles or whatever, if we ever end up using bottles, would go in there as well. So when we first get them, obviously we boil them to sterilize them on the stove. But then once the initial sterilization like that is done, every time we want to wash them, I wash them in the dishwasher in that little cage so they stay safe. And then we have this like Baby Brezza sterilizer, so then everything so right now the binkies, right? So the binkies get washed in the dishwasher, then they go in that sterilizer, and then they're ready to go back in August's mouth. That's just kind of how we've been doing it. Again, the only thing that's currently going into his mouth right now are the binkies. But, you know, if we ever do decide to for some reason we need to do bottles, that'll be the process for that as well. I'm thinking about, actually, while I'm talking about that, sterilizing my pump parts. Just because I think next week I'm going to start to do the thing where I pump after the first feed of the day, like 2 or 3 times a week. Not every day, but just maybe 2 or 3 times a week when I feel like I still have a lot left after he's done his first feed. And that doesn't happen every day. Sometimes I'm like out. But sometimes I feel like I still have a lot left. So I
think I'm going to sterilize on the stove my pump parts and have them upstairs ready to go for those days when I feel like that's what we're ready to do. And because this will be their initial sterilization, I'll do that, you know, in boiling water on the stove. I'm sure this is not the perfect way to do that. I'm sure that like there's a better way to do this, but I'm gonna let these come to a boil and boil for 5 minutes, and then I'm gonna do the other side. So this is just all the parts for one boob, and I'll do the other boob. Yeah, I don't know. I've never pumped before, so I don't know, but I'm just gonna have everything ready to go just in case. This is maybe not like his most exciting awake time of the day, but it had to be done. Had to get some stuff done. Honestly, the last time he was awake, I've been trying to keep him awake for longer and longer, because like I had him awake for like, so far his wake windows were usually like an hour, and at an hour he's tired, he's ready to go back down for a nap. He's still tired at about an hour. Am I bouncing the camera because I'm trying to bounce him? Here. He's still tired after an hour, but I'm trying to get like stretch it to an hour 15 this week, and then an hour and a half next week, but he's kind of fighting an hour and 15, so we don't always make it. I'll probably stick to an hour and 15 next week. I'm not going to like fight him. I will say, oh my god, I meant to mention, I forget which vlog it was, but somebody commented and they were just like, I guess I had said something about like wanting to be on a schedule or feeling like we were in a good schedule, and they were like, I think what you need to focus on is not being in a schedule, but having a routine. And like it's routine over schedule or something like that. And literally, just that concept has like flipped a switch in me that like makes so much sense. Like I was like, oh, we're doing 1 hour up and 2 hours down. When we're up, we're doing, you know, we're feeding, we're burping, we're changing, we're playing, we're, you know, we're gonna make sure that once a day he gets a book read to him. Once a day we have a dance party. He has 30 minutes tummy time. And like that's all remains true. And like that all is stuff that I'm still aiming to do. But instead of it being like at 7 o'clock he wakes up. He's going to be awake from 7 to 8, down from 8 to 10, up from 10 to 11, and then when that just fucking goes out the window, which it inevitably does, I'm all like frazzled. Or not frazzled, but I'm just like, we're off our schedule. Now it's like, he wakes up when he wakes up. Usually it's around 7. Can't predict it, not always. When he's up, we're going to do X, Y, and Z, and then he's going to go back down. Usually he sleeps for 2 hours. Not always. When he's up, we're going to do X, Y, Z, etc., etc. The one new thing I'm going to do is I'm going to try and see if we don't get him down by 5 for his last nap of the day, then I'm going to maybe try and just keep him up until Mario gets home around 7, just to see if we can maybe do some nighttime sleep consolidation. Some nights we already are doing it. Some nights I don't even know what I'm doing, but he just sleeps 6.5 hours straight, or 7 hours sometimes. Some nights, the longest stretch of sleep we get is an hour. And I don't really know what I'm doing differently, but I do think that there is something to like if we have people over in the evening, or if we go out to like a park or something in the evening, like those are the nights we obviously get better sleep. And I'm realizing it's because for one reason or another, he's kind of like getting either a worse nap in the evening or no nap in the evening. And so I think if we can just push through and have that be a habit, and maybe we'll get better nights out of him. I don't know. Also next week, sorry, I'm just giving you an impromptu August update because he's right here and I'm waiting for the parts to boil. Next week I really want, maybe not next week. I might wait until after Mother's Day. Mother's Day I'm going out to San Diego, so I might wait until after we get back from San Diego. I want to transition to him doing naps in the nursery, in the crib. And then obviously I still want him sleeping in the bassinet next to us. They recommend till 6 months, so I'm just gonna, unless something happens, that's my current plan. Also 6 months is how long I intend to breastfeed, so it kind of all works out. But if I could get him napping in the nursery during the day, I think it'll be more helpful. I start work next week. I'm going back to work next week, and like I said, it's not full time or anything. And I have been editing while he's napping in the bassinet in my room. But I just feel like, I always feel like I'm kind of annoying him when I'm like on the keyboard. And I don't know. I kind of want to get him to start doing some naps. So anyway, we have to install a baby monitor in there because right now we only have a baby monitor in our room. Honestly, that's kind of it. Part of me wants to get blackout curtains in there, but we have curtains. They're just not blackout curtains. So I don't know. We'll see how one day goes, and if I feel like it's going really poorly, then maybe I'll invest in some blackout curtains for there. So anyway, those are all my plans, my August plans. Yeah, I start work next week. It's crazy. Kenzie reached out to me this week, and she was like, hey, what do you have time on the 1st for like a quick meeting to like get everything together? And I was like, yeah, fuck, here we go. I'm excited. I'm excited to like get back into it, I guess. I am also happy with myself that I'm like getting back into it very slowly. I think that's definitely the right call. And yeah, put these Capri Sun in the fridge. Woof! Guess what we're doing this week in August? We are cleaning out the fridge. I feel like I've been saying that for weeks, and it remains true. We're cleaning out the fridge because Mommy wants to go to the grocery store and start eating like a regular ass person, like starting Monday. I'm also thirsty as hell. Okay, honestly, the rest of the day, I'm gonna probably put him down in like a few minutes, and the rest of the day is gonna be lazy. That's why I'm in sweats and my hair's up and I haven't showered. Maybe I'll shower. And that's a huge maybe. Honestly, today's Friday. I'm really just looking forward to Mario coming home and like hanging out as a family. Oh, someone's getting very sleepy. Perfect timing, August. We have 5 minutes till Mommy's gonna go back upstairs, okay? So yeah, with that, I'm gonna end today's vlog here. Thank you guys so much for watching. This has feel like it's been a little crazy vlog afternoon, but truly I think for the rest of the day, I'm just gonna sit in my room and learn how to use the pump and just go with the flow, go with our little routine. He's already done all his tummy time for the day. We've already had a dance party. I've already read him some books. So really we're just gonna like sleep and eat and poop, and Mommy's gonna read her book and work on her pump. And that is my day. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this vlog. Hopefully if I figure shit out, then the next time you see me, it'll be on a brand new camera. And I'm so excited for that. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you as always. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.